Welcome back to the John Mendola Show on WILK, driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. 10:55 in the morning. Let's continue the conversation. Tunkhannock area wrestling coach Bob Hegedty joined us this morning. Good morning, Bob.
Hi, John. How you doing?
Good. Well, let's talk about this year's team. Boy, you had a real nice team last year, and a lot of those guys moved on to bigger and better things and graduated. How do you replace that leadership you had?
We have a few kids in the room right now that we have back from last year's squad that are kind of taking over the leadership role from some of those seniors that we lost. That kind of stepped in and have the younger and inexperienced kids moving along in the right direction.
Well, let's talk about filling the weights and getting enough guys out and making sure the guys are going to put in the time. How are we looking on that front right now for Tunkhannock area?
Right now we have 21 rostered kids. We should fill all the weights. I'm pretty confident in that once some of these kids come in and start getting their weight under control and everything. But we should start the season with all the weights filled up.
Tough having a wrestling season with your area. There's probably a lot of hunters in your area. You try to fit in a little time for some of that fun stuff if they could?
Yeah, we actually gave them today off. We were off school on Monday, so they were off Monday, and we gave them today off. Most of the kids like to get out as much as they can, so we kind of have a compromise there. If we give them a day off the first Saturday, that they make sure they come to school the rest of the week.
Well, let's talk about overall the league this year and what you're looking forward to competition-wise wrestling.
I think competition-wise, it's going to be tough. I mean, I think we're going to be competitive. I mean, obviously, we're not going to have the team that we had last year. We have a totally different group of kids, younger, a little bit more inexperienced than we did last year. But I think our league right now, or I should say our division that we're in, is going to be competitive. Hazleton looks extremely tough right now, and Coughlin always has a good team, and Dallas has some real good kids in it, and their lineup as well.
Bob, overall, as far as did much change between last year and this year, as far as your approach to the sport and what you're trying to get the guys do, or they kind of know now that hey, this is the system we're doing, and we're going to continue to work hard and grind it out?
We had to change it up a little bit. We like I said, we do have some younger, inexperienced kids. We have to break it down a little bit more than we did last year, the past few years. But the whole goal and the whole concept stays the same, with the same work hard attitude and be ready to go when your number's called.
All right, Bob. Well, go get them out there in the woods, because I know you got some hunting to get in today. We appreciate you taking a few minutes out, and hopefully the big buck didn't run by, okay?
I appreciate it, John. Have a good day.
You too. Bob Hegedty, the head coach there from Tunkhannock area, kind enough to take a few minutes out of his hunting day to join us here on the show, so we appreciate that. Well, you could join us online each and every day. It is thejohnmendolashow.com. Of course, you can follow us on Twitter at John Mendola Show. We had some stories up this week. Got to talk with the North Pocono Trojans football team at Arcaro and Janelle, also the Lackawanna Trail football team. We're going to get the Pittston area basketball team, the boys, with Coach Alan Keisiger. They'll be up this weekend as well. And, of course, some of the interviews you heard today with Mark Atherton and Spencer Lunger and Andrew Kettle will get those up over the weekend as well. So we hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend here on WILK. Tonight, Penn State football. The Nittany Lions and, of course, our very own Connor McGovern getting to start tonight against Wisconsin. It is a 10 o'clock, an 8 o'clock start, but, of course, it'll be playing into tonight well past 10 o'clock, and you get to listen to it on the radio here on WILK. For everybody here at WILK, enjoy the rest of your weekend here on the John Mendola Show.